Players are picking their kits. We're going back to Skybridge. Aspect versus Cobb with the New Dawn logo because Battle State Games is Battle State Games. I can't. I have to send a picture. I can't. This is just. I can't. This is incredible.
Do you know what we should do? We should honestly get a hold of the BSG devs and have them play through Marathon's new Cryo archive, and then get them to tell us that what they have to do to fix some of the minor issues in the game is hard, because that shit's hard comparison to this. Trust.
Yeah, I'm sure the Covenant players are going to be delighted about this one.
Let's real quickly actually. Let's bring the chat up to speed with the names on screen, because there's a couple of them in there that people will be reading and wondering what the heck they are, other than 12-year-olds writing down words that they heard somebody else a lot older than them say and don't understand the definition to. So, AP come missing some dignity is Corium, and AP something to do with a very lost dog is going to be Head Eyes. So for those at home that weren't following, maybe able to catch up with them there. Nick the Man's going to take out Head Eyes. Dover takes out Nick the Man in the trade. And the final round ends up falling for the favour of the 3 standing members of the Aspect squad. Your Aspect lineup today, obviously, Dover, Corium, Head Eyes, Tomothy, which, as you all will know, will be the good old man himself, the man, the myth, and the legend, the Oberst Tom, and Duck. No guessing at Duck. His real name actually is Duck, as well as his actual name. And then, of course, Covenant bring together the squad, the big boys: Boa, Exquisite, Ghostly, Nick the Man, and Simulacrum. I'm gonna assume that there's probably a few letters missing off of that, but it's Simulacra at the moment, so we're gonna call him Sim.
Little old new player, new rising star, I believe. Haven't seen much of him before. In the meantime, I am spamming DMs at the moment. Just to try to solve this. We have Boa with a beautiful gun. Yeah, I apologize to obviously everyone, including the players, about the logo mishap that's happening here. We're on it. We're working on it. We're doing our best. At least we got one. At least we got one of the logos. Maybe by match 3 we'll have every logo correct.
This is the other New Dawn. This is New Dawn, as otherwise known as Covenant. Head Eye's going to be taking out Sim. 2 of the COD members quick to respond though. Nick being one of them going to pick up the kill. Head Eyes again for a second. Nick goes down. Ghostly for Tom. Dover for 2. Dover for 3. Start calling him Ben, as all those boys have just been bent over. That's for sure.
1-1. Even start. Even Stevens. Chat says the newer Dawn. New Cov. Yeah.
I rate that. Yeah. New Cov. What is a Covenant? I'm trying to think about this. For some reason, my brain's connecting Covenant to vampires. I always thought it was like a Covenant of vampires as a thing, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe a Covenant is just a group of people. I don't know. Chat. What's Covenant? Somebody in the chat's got to know. Exquisite.
I thought it was like the bad guys in Halo. Is that a different one? Covenant. I don't
Do you know what? Now you've got me thinking. You might be right. You know.
My old brain of wisdom, my old seasoned video game brain, remembering the unimportant details of my childhood.
They're the best bits, man. I'm telling you. Duck. He's going to play a game of Duck, Duck, Ghost. Ghostly down. And smoke over towards E-Box is good. Plants out on the right-hand side. Exquisite for Duck. Head Eyes takes out Exquisite. 1-for-1 trades is giving Nick space to squeeze through. Oh, he's good for 2. This tall boy Scope's going to stand just as tall as the man holding the gun.
What a way to turn the round on its head.
Yeah.
A lot of pressure on Corium now, playing from VIP in a 1v2. Can't get it done. Nick taking out. Nick with a 3k.
Yeah,
with a 9mm Vector.
Yeah, I'm impressed, honestly. It's a very good gun.
I think
I
like
like the Vector.
historically speaking, now Nick has always played outside the box. Even if we think back to the last Hero tournament, he was
Did
a
I see
thorn
that
in
right?
everyone's side. What's up?
It is, okay. I'm a little bit disappointed at the man's effort. It's a 459th Vector. I would have thought that Nick the Man might have been up in the double digits rather than in the triple digits for completion on that weapon task. But 459, he still has the tag and the number no less is a little bit of a bragging right. Not quite the same as my 12.
Believe
But
it or
we take
not,
those.
the only gun that I got that doesn't have a number tag is actually it's the Model 1. Seemed to have filled
Yes.
up on that one fast as well.
Yeah, I did the HK and was very sad to find out the numbers had gone by the time I passively
Oh,
did
they're
my
gone
HK.
as well. Interesting.
Yeah, HKs are gone. Yeah, HKs full gone. I did that one very, very slowly. I did it just at pace. And they were gone quite a while back, actually. No surprise, though. Sight-Ned is
Oh,
good.
down goes the
Wow.
bomb.
Head-Eye's trying to jump the box
We have
there.
Nick
Actually puts himself
behind.
above the smoke. Wait, he's done it again. Nick's in
He's
the back
found
lines.
one as well, so he did get one kill earlier, so they kind of
and
should
they just-
know.
Oh, brother. It's just nightmare fuel. There's people on every angle. Nick sees his gap to go through. Whiffs every single shot he fires, though. He might see the man, but he doesn't see the crosshair placement he's been looking for.
Oh,
3, 4
no.
kills. Oh, no, it's a disaster.
Corium with the 3K knocks them all down like dominoes.
No. He's calling them all buckets. He's shouting them at every angle. He's like, come.
I mean,
Bring
the
your buckets to me.
LMG tucked in the corner here. I wonder. But they're making the smart play. They kind of sensed it. You know, they're doubling back. Horrible nade, but they're leaving him here on his own. Just figure out what's going on. Iron Sight LMG.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of great songs that came from Shrek, but I'm not sure that this is going to be a then I saw her face and now I'm a believer, because I don't believe in miracles. This most definitely is not a sexy thing.
I mean, is this a thing? Can this happen? Can you?
No.
Can you?
No. The ammo doesn't go through. Not with M80.
I
Like
mean,
he's literally just pressuring to try and take space, but with 30 left on the clock and not very many rounds left, aka
2 bullets.
2.
Yeah.
Yep, GG.
I mean, ambition.
Ah.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of the kit. You know,
Yeah.
like has he drawn the short straw? Are we on purpose leaving the optic off?
Yeah, I'm trying to see the vision. I don't know what the vision is here.
I know that it's really annoying when you ADS with the LMG with a scope. It does that like overswing thing. Maybe it doesn't with like iron sights. 100 bullet. How many bullets does he have in the chamber there? Let me see.
It's like 90.
Full
Oh, he has
100.
the full 100. He is full. Okay.
100 M80 can be great if you're not last alive. You know, if you're kind of like just support and laying pipe for your team. Over the top, Kobe, down goes Duck. Boa finds one. He's kind of probably taking the hit for his team here and running the unfavored presets. Nice smoke the VIP door. Nice hold there. That was almost like a solo hold from Boa for a minute. Gives his team some time to get up. Sim looking for a burst Tom there. 3 50-round mags, I believe, for Nick. It's an interesting one. A lot of bullets.
Yeah, I mean, all the more weight as the duel back and forth does not end well for Nick the Man. All 3 of those 50-rounders going to be finding their way back to the lobby as quickly as he is. Boa picking up one on 2 head eyes.
Yeah, I mean, this is doable. He just needs to get this guy from short. Unfortunate.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with this name. Like, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be dog related, but somebody missed spelling class in school.
I am not saying that name out loud, but people in chat won't let me.
What do you mean? It's Poopy Girl Rough. It's literally not even spelt right.
I ain't saying that. I ain't saying it. I ain't.
Poopy Girl Rough. I'm not even going to say it properly.
Sounds like one of those, like, the little kawaii anime.
It's because it's not spelled properly. If we spell it right, then maybe we'd be getting on board. Maybe he's a letter short, actually. Look at the characters. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think he's actually out of character bounds to do it properly, if I do that right.
Or at least he got the AP in there.
Yeah, I mean, the important part's there, that's right. Got to make sure if you're being an ass that you're representing your team at the same time so we know who the ass belongs to.
Right, rotation out towards B now. And 2 guys lay await. LMG and Model 1, I believe.
Well,
Down goes the
Timothy
LMG.
Jenkins, big W from the big man. I'm not a fan of this LMG, I'm sorry. Every time you say it, my insides twist a little bit.
See, I'm not a personal fan of the LMGs at all. Like, I mean, there's not really anything there. You know, I don't know.
Oh, there is.
I don't
It's
really.
a waste of 3,000 meta points for you to score for your kit is what there is there.
Like, there's a lot. There's a lot. I mean, we can have 3 assaults now, right? So that's the given. Everyone should be running 3 assault. I guess this rule of not being allowed to use like the same gun kind of squishes Scout a little bit because, I mean, they only really have the MP7s. I mean, I wouldn't be so shocked to see a P90.
It highlights something else, though. No, well, exactly. And this is the thing: is it highlights something else? Is if we can be in the same class, but we can't be on the same gun, and people are struggling to find viable options in other classes, aka you've got, like you said, there's a bit of malleability in the Scout class, and Assault has pretty much every weapon under the sun you might want to run right now. If you're like you said, bumstick, you've gone onto the Enforcer class, and you just don't think there's anything you can build. Surely then we're just highlighting the fact that more balancing needs to come into play.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I mean, if you think forwards when we get the 1.0 guns, they're just going to chuck a load of more guns on Assault, right? The AK-308, the NLs, both of them, you know what I mean? It's kind of like...
I don't think they can be. I think they need to start to differentiate them between the 2 classes, Scout and Assault, a little bit more with the full auto rifles. I do feel right now that it's that Scout tree just... It's lost its love. There's no identity for that Scout tree anymore. It just becomes what didn't make it into Assault, which is very, very sad for a class tree.
And when you think about it as well, they kind of just squished and turned the armor side of it into like an Enforcer.
Yeah, there's no disparity now between your sniper, your Scout.
Oi, that was disgusting.
Okay. Hello.
Just one of the reasons why this like contraband rule of 1 gun exists is the spear is nuts right now. We're seeing a lot of it in the EU 10-man lobbies where you just 2-tap thorax.
Yep.
And the fire rate's so high.
Got to agree with that one.
They don't have a lot of ammo. You get hybrid, which is gone because obvious reasons, and then we have FMJ, which is still really, really, really good. But there's no other alternative. It's not like they can, without nerfing that ammo itself, there's not like you can force them to use a different bullet. MCX though, very happy to see that. One of my favorite guns. Duck finds the opening onto Sim. Sim switching positions this time. Usually was the guy playing from Connector, I believe. Down goes Corium. Boa gets traded by Dover. And a double kill comes in from Ghostly and both players playing from back site now. Bombs down 2v2. All of a sudden the round goes from a 2v4 to a 2v2. Ghostly potentially saving and putting Covenant onto the 5th round. Last round of the half, by the way, guys. One last opportunity for AP to tie this one up. They need to get over and get the bomb. Smoke's out, I believe. Yeah, Smoke's out, kind of denying the short play. 50 seconds on the clock. They kind of almost have to run to B. Tom's running, Dover's staying. He's trying to fake him out. Let's see how this transpires. Exquisite, CK rotating to B.
I mean, you know this game all too well. This is a you players, this right here. You're left on the A site whilst the rest of your team goes towards B, whether it be a distraction or for the bomb play, and you're here doing creature energy things. Ghostly, though, I'll be honest with you, from my experience watching this player, is not the kind of guy to be testing this against. He doesn't flinch too often.
It's a stand your ground moment. However, he is gone. He's playing from con. Dover just needs to capitalize.
To it, and the second he hears the run down lane 2, which he just heard now, he knows full well he needs to be back up. Yep. Reads it like a book. Reads it like a book.
And now we don't have time.
Tickled. Yep. Ghostly looking to fly.
All the work done.
Nice.
I mean, yeah, well played. Well played by Covenant. Even when Ghostly rotated, he didn't rotate too far. You know, it's really hard for Dover in that situation. You know, oh, it's a 2v2. Oh, let me go fake, and you stay with bomb alone and try to make the right timing. It can be difficult to play around that. Strong side, as is defense on Skybridge with Covenant. Most of the first half was kind of clouded for me dealing with logo business. But alas, the second time that we've seen the first half ending 5-3. That, of course, was unknown leading from attack. This time around, we had Covenant leading from defense.
Yep.
So let's see what Timothy has to offer here as Aspect switch to defense now. Looks primarily towards A. Bomb playing deep on KFC stairs. They're keeping their options open. I think Tom might have heard that guy. We need to scout this guy in heaven. Yeah, the guy heaven is peeking. A bit more pressure maybe than what Tom would like to have here. They're advancing on A though. Utilities going out. Ghostly popping shots from heaven. Keeps Tom kind of there and at least putting his team over on A site in a like a 4v4 situation, I guess. However, Sim is playing at lower main. They could kind of lurk on B. Bombs planting. A lot of utility out. I wonder if that second smoke's down. The second smoke is down, but there is a gap. Very much so playable for Corium. Now he just got a wall of smoke from his perspective. 5v5 post plants, which is probably the most common thing that you can see on this map. Boa holding an anti-diffuse nade, I believe. Lovely stuff.
Timing, honestly. Swings on term as well. Oh, the third.
It's a very, very hard nade to mess up from that angle. You know, it's a very forgiving nade. I kind of hate it.
But this is why we love retake. We said about this. This is why most teams play towards the retake angle. For that site is because it doesn't matter whether you're actually on the defending side or the attacking side of the site once the bomb is down. There are post-plant counter grenades from everywhere. You line up from KFC, from Sandwich, from Banana, from Jungle. You even throw weird ones out of VIP at a spring angle and stuff that bounce off the wall that can be really creepy. I feel like a lot of grenade tech.
You know you're in a world of hurt when the attacking team isn't throwing their grenades at you. Because you know that they're saving everything for the post plants, you know. Early E-box smoke down. And not a lot of early pressure. Nick nading. In the second smoke. Okay, second smoke's down. We got the smoke wall, but the bomb is not really interested. Feels kind of like a B fake, and there they go. Kind of creeping out towards B. We got Tom lurking. Finds one, gets shots down. Finds another. Bomb down now.
Is there another gun with an interesting build on it that I'm not a particular fan of? Ew. Speaking
Maybe
of
enough damage? Oh, he's midair again. He's midair again.
Oh, ghostly.
Ghostly. Oh, through the train.
Standard Corium gameplay. Pull off 1 or 2 flashy kills, but not able to close out the round.
I mean, what a round from Ghostly there.
It feels like Corium's stuck with no time on his hands to be able to do anything.
Bomb going to be
Jokes
now.
aside about skill and execution, this player is more than talented enough to be able to do it, like so. The question is, has he got time on the clock? Pressure on.
We love seeing this. The ring around the rosy.
Who are you buying in this? I'm honestly on Nick the Man most of the week.
Yeah, 9 mil though. He has to hit a lot of shots versus a spear.
I don't think he has to hit any shots, does he? Because it's ring around the roses, my friend. You've watched Tom and Jerry. This is cat and mouse. 2, 1, and the timing's perfect. Nick the Man.
I mean,
Brother,
yeah, if
you
you
can't
look at,
beat the blue suede shoes, dude.
I mean, dude. So it's like honestly so unlosable from Nick there. I don't know if you caught it, but the UI tells a story. He had both V40s. He could have just ran down to fish behind KFC, the guy would have been like, oh, he's too far away, let me get that defuse, and then could have just religiously airstrike the site, you know? I mean, I would say, like, Corium had to find the kill. Big round from Ghostly. Brings Covenant to 7. No aggression early outside of VIP from Aspect. I mean, chat's going to be a treat to reread after this because there's a lot of flaming going on here. Rooftop smoke goes down.
Oh no, who's flaming who? What's cooking? I've not even been paying attention to the chat. Those guys are weird.
All those guys are good for is farming ads. Am I right?
I heard chat was flaming, so I thought I had to join in. What's going on? Let's have a nosy, shall we?
Double kill from Aspect. 4v3 as the bomb goes down. This is more you like to see a lot of smokes like on the roofs. Bow it. Holding mouse 1 peeks into Duck, takes him down. 3v2 now. Aspect on the retake. Make that a 2v2. 1 backside, 1 VIP. They've got the info. I mean, it's kind of a nice spot for the defuse to come in, but they're going hunting instead. Nick not got any nades this time. He's gonna have to stand his ground. Oh no, but they don't double push. They don't double push. 1 falls back. We've seen this before. Now it's Duck's
We
time.
have seen this before. Wait, is this not a replay of the previous round? No, Duck goes left this time. Oh no.
Little bit of sprinkling
Was that
the
a tap
seasoning.
ski? Was there a little bit of salt off the end there? Was that a salt there just to finish it off? I saw that.
Yeah. Monster. I've been singing Ghostly's praise this whole game, but Nick dropping 14 with a 9mm Vector. 9mm? Not even rip. I might be digging it. I might be digging it. This might be it. I don't know about the optic, but aside from the optic,
I mean, let's be real. This is Escape from Tarkov Arena where nothing works as intended, you know? The base game, 9mm's absolutely dog. So it would make sense that this would be the one weird place
Early
that 9mm
aggression
actually kind of works.
they are trying to take VIP this time. Getting Nick early would be so good. The pre-fire comes in. Nick is down. Corium VIP control. Dog barking in the background. Apologies. We have Exquisite backing off here. Suffering
Wait,
a lot of damage.
I didn't realize you were hosting Head Eyes as PC. That's crazy.
Got the early nades. Nobody home.
Hey,
but
I
the
didn't pick the
bomb.
name. Barking in the background, and I'm not talking about the dog. It's actually the timing is insane.
Yeah.
It's actually something I'm keeping an eye on. The back in the background I'm watching for is the number 4 player, Tomothy. It looks like he might be lurking back towards the A site. Should the pressure come that way? Speaking of coming that way, Corium has found one up on that A site. You see Aspect on the defending side actually taking forward pressure. The kills that have been picked up, you see they've moved that line of scrimmage essentially forward, pushing the attacking side of Covenant back. They might be 8-3 up for now, but if Aspect can lock a few rounds in back to back, maybe, just maybe, we might see a comeback on. Ghostly slides in, slides out, picks up one, puts a bit of doubt into Tom's DMs. Tom's distracted to the left-hand side. Ghostly catches him with those
Poor
doubts
guy.
in hand. Poor Tom. Played like a fiddle, read like a book, but banished as his teammate, buries his adversary, and gets himself some form of revenge. Corey, however, does not realise that this is not Call of Duty. You're not going to earn yourself a kill streak by putting multiple of these together without dying. So, as great as his KD is, the gameplay situation is feeling rather dire. 30 left on the clock. And the only thing that's done left in this
the
round
wall
is something
bang.
that's going bark in the background. And speaking of bark, well, the bite was worse.
I mean, the wall bang right there coming in just because his gun clipped through the wall is the most Escape from Tarkov thing we've seen today so far. Unfortunate for Aspect. However, pretty dominating game from Covenant. Ghostly and Nick leading the charge, almost 30 kills combined, 7 MVPs.